Hello, in this video we're going to look at the Chinese heavy warrior character by Dorlac, which normally goes for around $40. And the author does have many other characters and different styles. Download size is about 400 megabytes. Going to the overview level, you see the meshes up close. They are very good quality. Up close doesn't the details does not break, and also there is the weapon, but the weapon, I don't know, the wood does seem like it's stylized. Both the weapon and the armor have separated parts. And you got the boots, the sweater, and the trousers. And going into the lightning only view mode to see the detail of the meshes themselves, you can see that it depends mostly on the normal map for detail. Into the folder, we can see that the weapon is a static mesh and also the separated parts are included. As assembled, it does have two material slots. You can see the armor included. There is no LOD. There is about 30, almost 40,000 vertices and 6 material slots, which I preferred if it was lower. There is no light map UV on the character itself, so if you are using big lightning, although it's not hard to make your own UV even in the editor. The different material slots, we got one for like the hair, the eyeballs, the face, the armor, then the clothes, and the armor is divided by the upper part and the lower, like until the midline, and then by midline I mean horizontally. The dimensional textures are 18 4K textures and about 3 2K and 2 5 by 12 512, sorry. I always say 5 by 12 for some reason. Looking at the master materials, we can see that that's for like the face or the body. This is for the clothes. This is for the eyes, although they're just using the default lit shading model. Going to the main armor master material, we can see something interesting, and that caught my eyes. The mask texture. It's 3 channels, but using some clever mathematical operations, it actually gets expanded into 6 different masks using only one mask texture, which is really clever in my opinion, and it's one of the main things that made me like this bag a lot. Besides the great looks of the armor itself. Into the texture parameter, first we'll start with the skin. It also has a mask there. Is it the color blend? It allows you to change it, and I don't know why it doesn't change. I think I should have picked something else for it. No, it has changed it. It has changed it in here somewhere. Why? I wonder why sometimes it just doesn't work like this. Let's see. Color blend. Okay, now changing the colors here. It should work now. Yes, you should see the effect on the mask. By mask I mean like the paint on the face. Also, they don't all use the same instance apparently. Some of them use other different material instance. That's why they're not the same color. Anyways, changing the getting to the clothes material instance. You can see that we can change the color here, but it's not super accurate, and that's because of the node that allows you to combine it with the normal texture. I personally would prefer to do it in a different approach by first desaturating the base color and then multiplying it uh, by the color from the masks, and then putting that into the lab. See, it's now much better. It has that different parts, different like even among the different one, it has different parts. You can also multiply it one more time by a scalar parameter to increase or decrease the brightness. Into the armor, armor instance, I think this is the top, because like I said, the midline, horizontal midline top is different. This is for the interior part. This is for like the small like knots, or I don't know what they're exactly called. You can customize this to your liking. However, I do wish that like the color of the armor itself could have been changed. Doesn't seem like there is an option for that. Into the lower parts, probably almost the same, with some different parts like. So we got our mixed bag of clothes using different color. I did a terrible job. Going to the UVs, you can see that most of the parts could have been overlapped like this one. I mean, unless you look very closely, I doubt you can see much difference. This is without changing the UVs here. This is with the changed UV when you overlap the parts. So, like, let's apply it. Let's see like the difference here in the viewport. So there is difference, and probably this can be like mitigated a bit by rotating the UV. So all in all, I think it looks really good. One thing that caught my eye was the way that the texture mask got expanded into six channels from just a single RGB texture. Well, there are some Chinese armor and Asian armor on the marketplace, but either they're too expensive or they may not look that good. Also, the separated parts are all provided. Nothing is stopping you from using another character. The bones are. I think I didn't show that in the video, but it is rigged to UE mannequin with some addition of some extra bones, like the tail bones for the head or the hair. Something like that was like that when I looked at it. There are some things that I dislike, like the mini material slots. I think if the UV was done a little bit more smarter, well, it doesn't have much wasted space, but if like some parts were overlapped, that could have resulted in fewer material slots. The wood on the weapon also seemed stylized for what it looked like. I prefer. I don't think this goes for the stylized look. That didn't look like that to me. Although nothing is stopping you from using stylized, especially since the head can be separated. You can put even something else in there. The thing I also kind of dislike was the way that the texture mask colors get added to the base color first. I think the way that I did it looked better. I mean, there are many other ways to do it, but the way that currently is done, I don't like it. So that's it. Have a good one.